Hello, this is Moon, and here I am at beautiful studio Polestar Pilates Biscayne, recording this video for Christy Idaboy. So, makes me a bit nervous to do a video because I've taught many classes, but don't think I've ever recorded my classes. So, I'm gonna try and do my best. Feel a lot of pressure at the moment, but let's see what happens. So, let's get this class started now. All right, so we're gonna start standing at the top of our mat. We're gonna close our eyes and we're gonna start coming to our Pilates breath. So we inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and take this moment to start coming back into the class, forgetting about anything we've done before, anything we've got to do later. Just focus our mind on the present moment. So we do a big inhale, maybe hold it 3 seconds at the top of our lungs, and just let it go through our mouth. Do that again. Exhale and let it go. Alright, so now we're gonna cross one ankle, one foot on top of the other. We're gonna extend our arms in front of us. And very slowly, we inhale, exhaling, we start lowering slowly, 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 slowly to the mat until we just come to a seated position. Okay. So we're going to start with our back flat on the mat. We're going to take our feet hip distance apart. So there's a straight line from our ankles to our knees to our hips. And we're going to also take a moment here to start feeling the weight of our body on the mat. Start feeling how different points apply different pressure on the mat. And letting all our weight rest in there. To start warming up our spine, we're gonna start moving our lower back, like rocking it back and forth with an exercise that we call the Pilates clock. So imagine we have a big clock in here, 12 is here, 6, 3 and 9. So inhaling, we're gonna take our back flat on the mat, and exhaling, we just arch it back a little farther of our neutral back position, and we keep doing that. So imagine you have a little marble ball that goes from 6 to 12 and 12 to 6, and keep doing that movement, focusing on your breath and making sure that your shoulders, your arms are relaxed, your neck is relaxed. Let's do this 2 more times. Alright, we pause in the center, and now we're just gonna do a similar movement, but instead of going from 12 to 6, we're gonna go from 3 to 9 and from 9 to 6. So you can use your hands, your fingers to put it on top of your hips, just to feel the movement. It's like if it were a boat rocking from side to side on the ocean. And we continue breathing here. Okay, just do 2 more on each side. pause in the center. Now, let's use this ball that we've got here, and we're just gonna put it on our coccyx. Take a moment to just find a comfortable position on the ball. Your feet are still flat on the mat. Arms are long and strong. It's like if with our fingertips we wanted to touch our heels. Our shoulders are relaxed on the mat. So inhaling, we take one leg up into tabletop and we just lower it. Up again, keeping that 90 degree angle. Lower it. One more time. Lower it. Let's do the same on the other side. So feel the weight coming onto your right side before you start moving your left side. And we start initiating the movement. So only our leg is moving, the rest of our body is all still. One more time. And we just lower that leg. So let's take our right leg into tabletop, left leg follows. Knees are hugging. So we find our balance here on the ball. And we inhale to prepare. As we exhale, we just lower one leg. And then we take it back into tabletop. Other side. Up into tabletop. Other side. Left. Inhale as you go up. Exhale as you lower. So we inhale when it's easy. We exhale when it's harder. One more on each side. Alright, so now we stay here. We bend our elbows. And let's try and do the same movement, but now we have to work harder on our balance because we've lost the stability of the hands flat on the mat. So do one leg, other leg, right, left. Okay, we stop. Let's challenge our balance a bit more. Let's see if we can extend our arms towards the ceiling. Lungs are long and strong. And let's do the same. Let's do two more on each side. Our arms are still. Our shoulder blades are flat on the mat. Our neck is long and relaxed. And let's see if we can add a bit of movement here. So I'm gonna take one arm back and extend the other leg forward, and then I'm coming back to center. Keep your mind on the movement. That's what's gonna help you find your balance. If your mind goes, your body goes. Struggling here, a little bit. Okay, just one more. Lower the arms and lower one leg. Lower the other leg. And let's get rid of that ball. Now feel your back relaxing on the mat. Maybe separate your feet a bit and let your knees wiggle from one side to the other. Okay. Now, we're gonna take our legs straight and we can use our hands to just push ourselves up. Okay. I'm gonna get the ball again and we're gonna put it where the strap of our bra would be. And we just lay on top of the ball. Okay. interlace our hands at the back of our neck. And from here, we start just bending over the ball. That should be actually very nice. We inhale, and as we exhale, we just curl up. Inhaling, extend over the ball, exhaling up. Let's do this 2 more times, feeling our chest expanding, our thoracic back extending. Okay. So now we extend our arms in front of us. We extend our legs, and we just come to a seated position. Put the ball on the side for now. We're gonna do some chest lifts. So bend your knees, come back to your back. Arms interlace at the back of your neck. So here, for now, we're not gonna lift, we're just gonna practice in our mind the movement that we're gonna do. So inhale, and as we exhale, we feel like our ribs are just curling into our hips as we exhale. We inhale, and we feel our ribs traveling down like if we had pockets in our hips. And you'll start noticing that actually your head wants to go up when you do that. Inhale, exhale. Let's let our neck go up this time. Exhaling and inhaling. We lower again. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, exhale. When you're curling up, you extend your arms. Take your arms back to the back of your neck. Exhaling, lower. Let's add up to this. Make sure you can see your elbows on your peripheral vision. So inhale, start exhaling even before you curl up. Extend your arms. Inhale, push yourself a bit more up. Exhaling, arms back at the back of your neck and lower. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, extend, push up, keep the height, and lower. One more time. Inhale, curl up, extend your arms, push up, and lower. Good. Now, extend your arms on the side, parallel to your torso. Take your left leg straight in front of you. Take your right leg into tabletop. Left arm at the interior part of your knee, other on the side of your curl, and you curl up. So when we're here, we're just gonna keep the other leg long and strong, and we're just gonna swap legs. We're gonna do this 5 more times. Hug your knees. Now, hugging your both knees, you inhale, and as you exhale, you curl up. We're gonna extend the legs right in front of us and take our arms on the side and back overhead like if we were swimming. 1, we'll do 5, 2, 3. Make sure your back is imprinted, navel to your spine. Last one. Hug your knees. Again, we're gonna extend our left leg right in front of you, long and strong, like if with the tip of our toenail we wanted to touch the wall in front of us. Gonna stand the other leg right towards the ceiling. We can just use our hands to grab the back of our calves off the back of our thighs. Just avoid the back of our knees. Stand, inhaling. As you exhale, curl up, other leg strong and hovering. Let's swap legs. We'll do this 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug your knees. Now we're gonna interlace our hands at the back of our neck. We're gonna extend our legs, going to curl up, and we're just going to lower and lift our legs. We'll do this 5 times. Make sure your back is imprinted, so go only as far down as you can keep that form. If that's getting challenging, just keep up here without lowering your legs all the way down. All right, that should be 5. Hug your knees. Now again, one leg extended, the other leg in tabletop. Interlace your hands at the back of your neck, curl up, and we're just gonna crisscross with the legs. 4, 5, we'll do 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug your knees and let them come to the mat. We're gonna stay here and we're gonna just work a little bit on releasing our hips. Arms in a 45 degrees angle instead of parallel to your torso. And keeping a stability in the pelvis, you just let one knee drop and then pick it up. Other knee falls, pick it up. Right, keep on breathing. So inhale as the knee drops, exhale up, inhale up. Our back is in neutral, so there's a little curve at the back. One more on each side. Good. All right. So now we're gonna extend our left leg. Take our right leg towards the ceiling. Arms are still in a 45-degree angle. And we're just gonna let drop this leg inwards. Make a big circle and come up to center. And we're gonna do this keeping the stability of our hips. So make sure both hips are stable on the mat, meaning we don't need this lift up like this. Contrary, we just want to do this. Okay, let's do 2 more. So take your mind to your hips and focus on what you're doing. Other leg is strong and long. Okay. And let's change direction. Let's do 6 on this side. Hug that knee, bend that knee, hug your knee towards your chest. Now extend that leg and feel if there is any difference in between one leg and the other. I personally feel like this leg is just got a few inches taller. Let's do the same on the other side. Left leg towards the ceiling. Drop it. Let's do 6, 2, 3, 4. Remember to breathe. 5, 6. Oops, sorry, lost count. So let's do that on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This ball got in the middle on my way. Hug that knee. Extend that leg. Well done. So, we're gonna get our weights. The small balls, which are I think 1 kilo, 1 pound. I think that's 1.5 kilos. All right. So for now, leave them on the side, arms long and strong on parallel to your body. Take your arms overhead. Inhale, and as you exhale, remember the exercise we did before when we did the chest lift. So we're just gonna feel our ribs getting into the pockets in our hips as we exhale, and then we're just gonna lift up and curl up. So inhale, exhaling. Start taking your arms forward, stacking up your back. So here we inhale, we hinge, and when we're at our limit, we just start leaning with our pelvis to very slowly start rolling down one vertebra at a time. Let's do that again. Inhale, start exhaling, take your arms forward, okay, now get your little balls. We're gonna take the balls in front of you. We're gonna do one exercise just the same, arms extended. Inhale, exhaling, start rolling down towards the mat. Take the balls overhead, extend your arms. Inhale, exhaling, take your arms forward, start rolling up. Now, with the arms extended, we just do a slight rotation on one side. It's our torso rotating. It's not only our arms, so it's our torso. Inhale, exhaling, we start just rolling down on this side, one vertebra at a time. Long and strong legs, making sure our shoulders don't come to our ears and become earrings. So now we come back, roll up from the center. Twist towards the other side. And we start rolling down one vertebra at a time. Arms to center. Let's take our arms forward, exhaling, roll up. All right, let's lift the balls for 1 second. Come to sit, being inside the mat. Make sure your sit bones are actually sitting on the mat. Extend your arms forward. Make sure that your shoulders are open, rotated and back. And I want you to imagine that someone is punching you in the belly, so your belly goes back, and keeping the extension in your arms and the opening in your shoulders, your hands want to go forward. And exhale here. Feel all your back extending. And inhaling, start coming back, stacking up your back one vertebra at a time. So let's do that again, 2 more times. Inhale, exhaling. Inhale up. Last time. Inhale. You can stay on the same direction. I'm just gonna turn in this direction for the purpose of the video. So separate a little bit your legs. Doesn't have to be like very open, just a little bit. Again, make sure you're sitting on your sit bones. Extend your arms on the side. Imagine you're just holding, just hugging a super big beach ball. So I want you to see your fingertips with your peripheral vision. So think long and strong, like someone is pulling you from the top of your skull. And keeping this in direction, I want you to rotate, exhaling towards one side. And it's your ribs, your torso rotated, not your arms. Inhale to come back. Exhale, let's go towards the other side. Let's do this 3 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. As you rotate, keep your side following the hand that goes on the back. All right, last time. Good, lower your arms. And now we're just gonna lay on our bellies. I want you to put your forehead on the mat. Extend your arms, palms looking up. Feel how your pubic bone is flat on the mat. Your legs are extended. And think long, like if someone were pulling you from the tip, the top of your head, and from your coccyx, just pulling in opposite directions. Now release of that tension, feel the weight of your body on the mat, and relax here for a few moments. All right. Now we're gonna do a little bit of upper back extension. So we're gonna take our arms on the side, outside the mat, so you have a little bit more of space, and take your arms in a 90 degrees angle. Okay? So without moving your head yet, I just want you to leave your arms and lower them. All right? Try not to break your wrist. There's a straight line in between your hand and your elbow. One more time. And lower. Now we're going to do the same, and as we lift our arms, we're going to clear our chest off the mat, but we continue looking down. So don't break your neck, just keep it long and strong. Inhale. Sorry for my hair. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're gonna do that again. Inhale. We stay here. Activate your core just to be stable there. Maybe press and feel your pubic bone flat on the mat. We're gonna just lift slightly our elbows from the floor, and we're gonna extend our arms. And then bend them again in a goddess position. Extend, inhale, bend. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Lower the elbows, lower the forearms, lower the chest. Rest here just 1 second. Now, I want you to take your arms extended in front of you, legs extended in front of you, and think long again. We're gonna start swimming a bit. So to prepare the swimming, for now we're just gonna lift our right arm and lower it. Left arm, just lower it. Long leg, so first think long and then lift and lower it. Same on the other side. Now, right arm, left leg, and just change sides. Left arm, right leg. Separate your forehead slightly from the mat. Keep looking down and start swimming. And breathe. See how fast you can swim? Swim, 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 swim. Imagine you're in Australia and you're being chased by a white shark, so you better swim fast. Swim, 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 swim. 5 more seconds. And lower, rest on the mat. All right. Take your hands next to your ribs. Palms open. Strong strong fingers, sorry. And now press slightly, like if you wanted to tear apart the mat, forward. And let that movement clear you off the mat. Keep looking at the mat. Just go as far as your floating ribs and lower. Let's do that again. Imagine there's a book on the mat and you need to separate a little bit so you can read the letters. And lower. Your legs are active, long and strong. Press your thighs to the mat to help you with the movement. One more time. If you feel like you're using your hands a lot, use them less. See if you can do that movement without using your hands so much. Now, as we inhale, we stay here. And now exhaling, try extending your arms and lifting yourself up into a swan position. Inhale, exhaling, lower. Let's do that again. Press only halfway, inhaling. And now exhaling, go all the way up. Lower, last time. Inhale, exhaling, all the way up. Okay, and lower. Okay. From here, use your hands to press yourself up and come to little rest, child's pose. Separate your knees, mat width, extend your hands, press here. All right. Now, we're just going to lay on our sides, on our side. And we're gonna get that ball again and just put it right here in between our hip, our waist and our ribs for a little bit of support. So this arm is a 90 degrees angle. Make sure you're not collapsing here, just pushing up. The ball is gonna assist you with that. And imagine you're in between 2 panels of glass. This hand can be on your waist or in front of the mat, whatever works for you today, right? So, make sure also that your hips are stacked, so one hip is in line on top of the other. So we're gonna flex our top foot, take it forward, point, and back, keeping our form. Flex, forward, point, back. So inhale when you come forward, exhale when you go back. Let's do 2 more. Make sure you're not collapsing. Use that ball as a reference that you want to stay up. Lift it on that waist. Come to center. Lower that leg. So we are only going to lift and lower that leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that leg there. Just let your foot drag all the way to your knee. Extend that leg and then lower it. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Good. Bend your knees. Let's do that on the other side. Get your ball between your waist and your ribs. Arms strong. In between 2 panels of glass. This hand on the waist or on the mat. Flex your foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 leg on top of the other. Let's lift that leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do the ballerina leg. So drag your foot, extend, lower. Inhale, exhale. Let's do this 3 more times. Exhale. Long leg, thin, long and strong. And last one. All right. Now bend those knees. Get rid of the ball. We're just gonna come to our quadruped position. So for starters, make sure that your wrist is in line with your elbow. Sorry. And it's in line with your shoulder. Neck is long. You're looking at the floor, at the mat, and your feet are parallel and hip width. So let's do a few cat cows here. So inhale, we do a cat, the cow, sorry. Exhale, we do the cow. Inhale, exhale. Feel how the air wants to fill the back of your shoulder blades, and it's like if your heart wanted to hide in your chest. Let's do 2 more. Okay, and come to a neutral back. Now I want you to tap your toes here. Find stability in your arms, very long and strong arms. So here we inhale to prepare, exhaling, which is hover at our knees, and which is lower them a few inches. Inhale up, exhale lower, long neck. Inhale up, lower, up, lower, up, lower. All right, now that we've learned the movement, let's get our ball again, and we're gonna place it in between our knees. So we're gonna drop and lift that ball. Let's go back to the quadruped position. Squeeze that ball, you don't wanna lose it. Tap your toes, inhale up, drop that ball, lower, get the ball, up you go again. Let's do that. few more times. Up, drop, lift, and keep on breathing. Inhale, exhale. Feel your core. Your core needs to be active. Okay, last time. Stay up and come to an inverted V position or downward facing dog. Okay, enjoy this exercise as a rest exercise. So feel the length of your hamstrings. Now we're gonna just lift our heels, maybe walk our feet a few inches back, and imagine your heels want to go back and down at the same time. Keep squeezing that ball. Lift your heels, lower them. Lift, lower. One more time. Lift, lower. Okay. Put that ball on the side for now. Stay here. Maybe walk your hands a bit forward and come to a plank position. All right. So here in your plank, we're just gonna work a little bit on our upper body strength. So with one hand, we tap one shoulder and then swap. Try to just pick up rhythm doing this. Let's do a few more. All right. Let's stop in the center. Now, we take our left hand towards the center of the mat, and we just let our feet twist on the side, and we come to a side plank. Okay, so you can have the top leg, the foot in front, or one stack on top of the other. First, we're gonna do an extension. So extend the arm on top, and then just take it up. Can we lift our top leg? Stay high here and lower. All right, let's do that on the other side. So here, can we lift that leg? Stay here. Continue breathing. Stay strong. One more breath. Lower. Come back into the plank. You are not resting yet. Stay there. Bear with me. All right, so extend one foot, long leg, lift it up, keeping your hips square. Lower, up, lower, up, lower, two more, up, lower, up, lower. Other side, point your toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Walk your hands, separate your feet if needed. Start walking your hands towards your feet. And hang here for a second. Rest, catch your breath. And let's go up with a standing roll down, which is a standing roll up this time. One vertebra at a time. Your neck is hanging. Last thing that goes up is your neck. Roll your shoulders. Inhale, we're gonna roll down. First your head. Start lowering down one vertebra at a time, putting more weight on your toes. When we're here, we're just gonna walk back to that plank. All right. Okay. So we're here, just gonna lower our knees, twist them on the side, come to side lying position. I want you to feel that your hips are stuck, and take the lower arm, right, extend it in front of you. You can use a small pillow or something here if it bothers you, And we're gonna put one hand on top of the other, okay? Make sure this is a 90 degrees angle. So as we inhale here, we're just gonna first thing long, and now we're gonna just rotate that arm all the way to the back. Keep looking at that hand. Inhale, exhaling, return. Let's do this 2 more times. First thing long, strong arm. Feel how it's your ribs, your torso rotating, but your legs stay stable. It's like opening a book. And now you close the page, the cover of the book. One more time. And return. Use your hands to push you up. Do the same on the other side. So lay on your side. Extend the arm in contact with the mat. The other hand stays on top. Inhaling, we open. Make sure that the arm and the shoulder that are on the mat stay put in there. And we come back. Let's do this 2 more times. Breathe. And come back. Good. All right. So push yourself up and come to the top of the mat. Now, I want you to make sure that you're not sitting on your seat bones this time. So if you are, you'd be here. I want you to use your hands just to put them back. Bend your knees and just do a little bit shuffle forward here. All right, so just make sure you have enough mat at your back, because we're gonna do some rolling here. So make yourself into a ball. So come into a C position. Make sure your shoulders don't travel to your ears. Okay, and I want you to keep your eyes, your vision on your belly button. So we're going to inhale to rotate down, to roll down, sorry, and exhale. We use the exhalation to come up. So that's like this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. See if you can hover. If you need to just touch the mat, that's okay. Otherwise, stay hovering. So inhale, exhale. Keep looking down. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Stay hovering here. See if you can extend your arms in front of you. One leg into tabletop, other leg into tabletop. All right. See if we can extend those legs in front of you. We lower one leg, lift, lower, lift. One more time on each side. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Tabletop. Hug your knees. Roll. Inhale, exhale, back. Let's do that again. Extend your arms. One leg in tabletop, other leg in tabletop. Extend one leg, extend the other leg. Lower one leg, up, lower the other leg, up. One more time. Lower, up, lower, up. Hug your knees. Make yourself into a ball and roll. Inhaling, exhale back. One last time. Inhaling, exhale back. Good. Now, extend your legs in front of you, and we're gonna take our hands a few inches away from our torso. Extend your arms, and first we're gonna start with bent knees. I want you to inhale to prepare, and exhaling, come into an inverted table. Keep your neck long, don't let it drop. So keep looking in between your knees. Exhaling, lower. Let's do that again. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Last time. Lower. Now, if you feel like you can do that today, keep your legs straight, and we're gonna do the same. So inhale up, find length, lower, up. We stay up. Now we're gonna lift one leg, one time, lower, two, just one more time, three, lower, other side, two, lower, and just lower down. All right. So we're just gonna come to a bend position, kneeling position. Keep your legs slightly separated, so like the knees are not touching. You can keep your feet like this or your feet like this, whatever works for you today. So I'll keep them like this. So I just want you to maybe grab your ball, just to have something to take care of. Arms long and strong, shoulders down and open. Inhale, exhaling, just hinge back and come back. Inhale, hinge back, exhale, come. It's like if you want it to go back, but that ball is a magnet that's attracted to the wall in front of you, that's metal. Okay, let's do that again. Stay here. Can you take your ball towards the ceiling? Lower, come back. Inhale, exhale. One last time. Inhale. Okay. Lift that ball. Okay. See if you can get one of your heels with one arm, and then maybe the other with the other arm. Let's do a stretch here, an extension of your back. One more breath here, and slowly just come back. Put your hands flat on the mat. Come into a child's pose. One more breath. Okay. Shuffle your hands backwards. Close your knees. Tuck your toes. Come into an inverted V position. Enjoy the stretch. It's really, really nice. All right. And let's walk those hands back to your feet and start rolling up one vertebra at a time. Okay, just to finish, we're gonna work on some balance exercises. So, take a moment just to find your breath and to find your center. So you might want to step outside the mat like I did. Sometimes it's easier to find a stability. So start transferring all the weight towards your left leg. So your right leg is free. Hands on your waist. Inhale, take one leg, knee bend. Do one breath here. Another one. See if you can straighten that leg in front of you. All right, now bend that knee, take it back. Shuffle your feet. Pedal your feet, sorry. Let's do that on the other side. One more breath. Extend that leg. One more breath. And lower. Now, make sure that you have space right behind you. So we're going to do the same. Transfer the weight to your lower leg, to your left leg. Take that leg up. And see if you can, from your hips, hinge forward and start taking that leg back all the way until you can keep it straight. So here you can have your hands on your waist. You can go to prayer. You can go to plane mode, whatever works for you today. Keep looking at the floor. One more breath. And slightly start coming back to the one leg, bend knee position, change sides. So transfer the weight to your right side, hands on the waist for now. Bend that knee. Inhale, exhaling, start hinging forward. Oops. Look right at the floor. So take your legs to the same position you had before, to another one. You can also extend them right in front of you if that's available to you today. Try to keep your hips square. One more breath. Start folding back. Good, we're almost done here. So just to finish, standing position, your feet separated, what's natural for you, hip distance. So let's do a big inhalation. Look at the ceiling, inflate your lungs. Exhaling, open your mouth and just let go of everything. Again, we're gonna just exhale anything that no longer serve us for today. And just take your hands to prayer. And that will be it for today. Hope you enjoy the class.